Hello, and welcome back to today's episode of What is K-Pop Podcast. I'm going to guess if I'm recording that it is picking up my voice, but I am currently experiencing technical issues with recording, so we're gonna assume that we are, in fact, picking up my voice, and if not, then oh well. I tried my best. I don't actually record much more than you. I'd say I cut about, depends actually on the amount of pauses I take and the filler words that I say. So like are, they, then, all those filler words. I do apologise if you can hear that obnoxious bird like tweeting, making that god awful noise that birds do. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. I hate it when birds do that. Yeah, so we just had some technical problems. So if you don't already what we do, my name is Sophie. I'm the host, presenter, whatever you want to call it, of the What is K-Pop, where in which I talk to you about K-pop groups, members, discographies, choreographies, outfits, concepts, viral shows, and all that. Right now we are talking more about new groups, groups who are not that popular, but are popular to those who, and also I'm actually going to be covering, as the case goes on, Yoongi from BTS's D1. And there's been fun updates about that with knowing what his blood alcohol is, and his blood alcohol content, and potentially that Hybe and Yugi himself might have lied in order for the scandal to not see big. And both me and my sister were like, yeah, no, we definitely saw. My stance on it is pretty cut and dry. My stance is he should get the punishment fit for the crime. And I don't think that, just paying a fine and having a suspended license for a year really fits the fact that his blood alcohol limit was like 8 times over the legal limit in Korea, and he potentially, drove for a lot longer than 500, and that he didn't even fall over in front of his house. So, I just don't believe what's been by Hybe at the moment. I'm believing what the police. And also I just want to say that I'm not a company. I don't get why people particularly stand one company, because all businesses like things happening to them, and it just seems that at the moment Hybe are making a lot of mistakes, and a lot of them are costing them a lot of. So we're just gonna keep our eye out. But the group, sorry about that. But the group we are covering today is ICHILLIN, KM Entertainment. Never heard of KM Entertainment. I've heard of ICHILLIN before, but not KM. I've not listened to any of ICHILLIN's music, which pretty common actually for from this. Like I've not listened to Nugudom so far in this mini-series, and I've not listened to Maka Maka, but CIX, oh my god, yes, I actually really like that. But it's sad that Bae Young has left. I hope he happy in wherever he is, and whatever he chooses to do in the. I think he might actually become maybe potentially an actor. I think. But yeah, whatever he chooses to do, I'm gonna like probably watching his drama, probably even talking about it on here, because we support and we stand people who choose to do things for their own. And well, I got the list of Nugudom from the K-pop Uncensored, from someone called old machine 9154. Are there any underrated or lesser known K-pop groups that you think more people should listen to? And then public sentence 950 posted about 5 months ago a list of that groups have released in the past. But a few of them, I don't even think you can consider Astro to be like underappreciated and like underrated or Nugu or whatever you want to call it, because like they're pretty big, or at least they all 6 of them are in the group, like unfortunately. And I do say this with the utmost respect, obviously, to the family. And Moon went to the Stars, and obviously Rocky also left a little. popularity for the group is kind of stalled out, but that's just because they've not released anything in nearly any like comebacks in the past 2 years. Obviously, was it stalls for their fans? I don't know. And Sam released his solo album. I think they are still popular. They're not like a big group, but they're popular enough. Like, I feel like most people, like K-pop fans, respect Astro for being kind of an unproblematic group, and that they just released like Happy, and obviously with Unwoo being an actor mode, I think Astro well known within the industry, not necessarily stand, but well respected enough in the industry. Like, oh yeah, no, they are the happy group. They're the group with the happy music. You'd have to tell me if you think I'm wrong at all, which is fine. So, ICHILLIN is a 7-member girl group under KM Entertainment. The members are EG, Jiyoon, Jackie, Junie, Cherin, Iju, and so he left on the 15th of July 2022, about 10 months before their first anniversary, and it's nearly been 3 years since they debuted. Maybe I have actually listened to their music. I don't know. I can't remember. I've listened to it. No, that's Hike. Seoul, Such a Beautiful City. Okay, so they debuted on the 8th of September 2021 with the single Got. And the group's name is a combination of ICHILLIN, which means a dream and a vision, and ICHILLIN, which means resting. And their fandom name is Willing, based on the words meaning to be enthusiastic. That is okay. So the first member is EG, or Cho Ji-won. She is the leader, main dancer, and sub-vocalist, born on the 8th of November 2000, making her a Scorpio, and she was born in Bungju-ponggu in Incheon, South Korea. And she was a Fantasia trainee, like I said, like I was just talking about. I was talking about Astro, who is under Fantasia. Yeah, back to I'm probably going to call her, but oh well, that was... next we have is Jiyoon. Jung Ji-yoon, she is the main vocalist, born on the 15th of September 2000, making her a Virgo. We stand Virgos in this house because Virgo is the best star sign, and I get to say that as a fellow Virgo. So are Sagittariuses, or whatever, I think it's Taurus, and Tauruses, and Aquariuses, because I think that's my parents, I know my sister's star sign's Taurus, but I think that's my parents. I don't know. I can't remember. So Ji-yoon was on Girls Planet 999, but she was eliminated in episode 8. And I'm yawning. I've got some energy today. And she was a former Polaris Entertainment trainer and in trainee group Polaris. And she has 2 older sisters. Next member is Jackie, or Kang Chae-yeon, or Jacqueline Kang. She is a main rapper and lead dancer, born on the 17th of November 2001, making her a Scorpio. And she was born in Los Angeles, in California, in America. I think I told you, I think I said this before, but I actually painted nails one time red, white, and blue, but the Union, which is England, not England's, but like the United Kingdom. And every time I'd look at my nails, I could just hear myself say, just America, land of the free, and then just in gold. I was in a very weird, I feel like I'm in a very weird mood right now because I just ate a chocolate bar, and like sometimes the chocolate bar just be hitting different and I get a bit hyper. We love that for me though. We need to calm. I can't. And Jackie also likes concentration. I love that. And she likes mint chocolate. We stan that queen. We stan I. Anyone who likes mint chocolate, we stan. We stan Sunu because he knows what's up. I do understand why people say like eating mint chocolate is like eating toothpaste. There's actually an interesting thing about this that I will say, because I find this very, very interesting, and I think that's why people don't like it. Alright, so next member we have is Junie, or Park Joon-hee. She is the lead vocalist and sub-rapper. She was born on the 24th of May 2002, making her a Gemini. and she is from Los Angeles in California. Wow, another American. I don't know why I said it like that. And she went to Crescenta Valley High School, eh? And she was a former YG trainee, so she might know the members of Baby Monster, or at least some of them, because a few of them joined afterwards, like Chiquita. Junie also has 3 younger brothers who were conveniently. I absolutely love this. I love it when like dates are just in the right way. I love it. Like tickles something in the back of my mind. Born in 2009, 2012, and 2019. We love to see it. So one of her younger brothers has actually just turned 5 or so. I don't know. Where is my sister actually? Because she was meant to get back from work about half an hour ago. Yeah, that's probably fine. She she goes shopping a lot after work actually. She's probably just doing that. And she's fluent in both English and Next member is Cherin or Park Jin. She is main vocalist, born on the 31st of March 2003, making her an Aries. And she's from Gimhae in Gyeongsangnam-do. And she went to Incheon Woondang High School and she trained for 6 months. Very, very interesting. I always kind of wonder, like, what these people feel like when they don't train for that long. Like, they only train for a few months. Are they like, holy shit, like, this has come around so quickly, like, I don't think I do this. I wonder what they think. Yeju, or Kim Yeju, she is a lead dancer, vocalist, and center. Born on the 1st of September 2004, making her a Virgo. We stand Virgos, like I said. She was born in Wonju in Gangwon, South. She was the last member to be revealed, and she is also a Fantasia. Next member is Kim Cho-won, and she is Maknae, main dancer and sub-vocalist, born on the 18th of August 2000. She is 19 in 8 days' time. Yeah, I remember when Nikki first debuted from ENHYPEN. He was, oh my god, yeah, no, he was 14 when he debuted. Like, he hadn't even turned 15 yet. It was like a few days before his 15th. And I remember kind of getting into them and listening to because I've been around since just before the Fever their first, and I remember listening to the song and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. And by this point I was like, I was I was obviously a minor myself at the time, so I was a bit like, this is a bit uncomfortable, to know that someone who's like 2 and a bit years younger than me is doing songs like this. But, the thing I think there is that these companies are going to keep doing what they're doing. That we are kind of powerless to stop it. Someone is always going to be listening to their music, so they're going to carry on thinking that we want these. And I kind of recently, obviously turning 20, like in the past year being 20 years old, I kind of come to the realization that I didn't have when I was 17, obviously just getting into this, that I'm here for the music. I've always been here for the music, and it doesn't really matter to me what the ages are of the members, except from like it being like 14. Don't get me wrong, I will never stand a group that's like got 14-year-old members. No, I've got standards. But like if a group's member is like 16, a month away from turning 17, and they're doing a bit more of a mature concept, and not like ridiculously mature to the point in which I'm like, ooh. But like if like it doesn't feel weird watching the thing, then I'm gonna like the group. Like I'm not gonna force myself to not listen to the song because like of choreo or something. Like for the Bite Me comeback from ENHYPEN, I felt like not. But also it's a very cool concept. They do look very cool in their outfits. I do think they do. And like he was only 6 months away from turning 18. I'm like, at the end of it's the music that matters, and I'm never I'm never gonna stand them just for the people alone. It's like cats. I like them as people, but I also love their music. I think Touch is like some of the morality things that I have to throw out when I'm like before when I was younger. I had to throw out to be able to listen to K-pop. Like I don't have to like what the company is going to happen. Like I don't have to for me to enjoy the song. Yeah, but Fever is a good song. I won't lie to that. It's just not exactly the appropriate given how old Nikki was. Yeah, but if he didn't like it, then you know, tried to change it as best they could. Because I don't know what position. I don't know what rank Nikki got in the end. I think it was like 2 ream. So like the company would have wanted him, but also I'm not unaware of the fact that like he was at the time like so like he wouldn't have had much swaying. And you know, if he refused to do it, then I'm sure they would have just kicked him out. But I mean, if he didn't want to, then means things will figure out. I'm down the energy now. Okay. She was born in Bo in the oh my god, it's this again. Chungnam-do. And she was also a Fantasia trainee. We love to see the Fantasias. Okay. And then last but no means least, we have Yom So-hee, so vocalist and sub dancer. She was born on the 1st of January 2004, making her a cap. And she is now an actress under. So, yeah, that's ICHILLIN. I do hope you liked today's episode of the What is K-pop podcast. Good little and yeah, I might keep all of the weird stuff, poultry and animals and all that stuff, but probably not actually. So you're probably going to listen to this thinking to yourself, what on earth is Sophie talking about? But yeah, as always, thank you so much, and I will talk to you guys again on Wednesday.